Hey, welcome in. FG here. So we have consolidated our box to one box now to make it easier to handle. We've got 32 and we're going to roll the dice. First dice will say first six, second six, third six, fourth six, fifth six, sixth six, and then this dice will be which within that. So we're going to make it truly random here, what our country is. Let's see what we get. So I see a 5 and a 5. So let's see. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, that is our coin for today. And it looks like we're going to Algeria for $33.97. This is one that I got in from the UK. And you can see how long ago it is that I purchased it. So if I remember right, Algeria wasn't really that easy of a country to find a coin from. Let's see, $33.97 is what I paid. I have an invoice here. Oh yes, okay. So this one's silver 1/8. And I'm not sure how you say that denomination. Budju. And so I actually paid £20, $4.50 shipping, which at that point converted to $33.97 US. So that's what hit my credit card, was $33.97. Get the staple out of it here. And we'll take a look at it. So this is not a modern coin, but I thought for what I was getting, I thought it was in pretty reasonable shape. I don't remember which way is up and which way is down. Oh, there we go. Could be this way because we have the date down there at the bottom. So pretty decent coin, very thin, and you can actually see the reeded edge on it, or dimpled edge, whatever. So give me a second, let me get it put into a flip, and then I'll be right back and we'll put the Numista page up here. All right, we're back with it in a flip, and I am not sure how much silver it has in it, but this is the orientation. And I actually had to get some help, so I used my CoinSnap app again, and I'll put that up on the screen here. You can see it identified it, although it slightly misidentified the date on it. And I'll show you what I mean in a little bit. But it shows melt value at $2, which is what, about half of what a dime, one of our 90% dimes has in it. So this is 1.3 grams. So one of our, well, let's actually do it this way. One of our dimes is approximately 385 in melt value, and it's 2.5 grams. So if we look at that, that comes out to right around $1.50 a gram. And if we look at this coin at $2 melt value and it's 1.3 grams, that also comes out to right around $1.50 melt or per gram. So I don't think that this is Billon silver, which is typically 40% or below, oftentimes 10%. I think that this is actually like a 90% silver, or maybe even sterling silver, if its melt value is truly $2. Now, I paid way over melt. I paid $33.97 for this. But let's put the Numista page up here and we'll take a look. There isn't a lot of information here regarding the coin. You'll see it's basically saying that it's Arabic. It doesn't go through any type of translation for us. We simply see that it was Regency of Algiers or Algeria for that time period, and there's a whole series of these from different years. This one happens to be from the 1814 through 1830, 1/8 Budju. Let's scroll down a little bit and you'll see what I meant about the date. Now, CoinSnap app identified it as 1822, but if you look here, and I'll circle it and highlight it, the date that's on our coin is actually matches the characters here for 1824. So it had the first three right, but it misinterpreted the last character there. Last character kind of looks like a backwards 9 on our coin, and that matches up to that 1824. I don't know how these really get priced. I mean, you can see there in Numista, a fine on the 1822s listed at 41, an extra fine at 1823s listed at 21, and that's all we have. Numista rarity is 54, so kind of right in the middle. And if we look down at the bottom, you can see that there are others out there for sale on eBay. It's not a matter of finding them, it was just a matter of finding one at a price that I wanted to pay for it, really. So, I mean, we're talking about $2 worth of silver, and you're paying, at that point in time, that was as much as an ounce of silver. Think about it. I bought this on January 5th. What was the price of silver on January 5th? So anyways, we can see down at the bottom, there's one out there that's for sale that's 23 pounds. Remember, I paid 20 pounds plus $4.50 in $4 or 4.5 pounds in shipping. So that's roughly equal. There's one that's 41.40 Canadian. So Canadian's a little bit more. Knock some money off of that, you're probably still looking in the mid 34, 35. So that's roughly equal. So what I paid is roughly equal to what you can probably get one for right now. Okay, let's put the map up here, and we can see that it's one of my remaining African countries. It's along the northern coast of Africa here, right across from Europe, and it has been at the crossroads of civilizations for thousands of years, including Phoenicians, Romans, Vandals, Byzantine Greeks. It has the indigenous Berber populations. It was the focus of the Ottoman, well, it was also part of the Ottoman Empire. A lot of its culture is gained from the from the Arab Muslim migration that has occurred into that area since the 7th century. In the early 1800s, France actually annexed it, so it was under French control for quite a few years. By quite a few, I mean that up through essentially World War II, and then there was the Algerian War, and Algeria finally gained its own independence in 1962. So this coin that I have, 1822, is from a time just prior to when France invaded and basically took it over, while it was still part of some of those other, probably part of the Ottoman Empire at that point. But we will zoom in here on it. And this is my first and only coin to cover that part of Africa. So we will see it fill in on my map. All right, and let's put it in the silver book. And this one's going to be an easy one because it's going to be right here on the very first page. And this is going to be our first complete page in the silver book. We had Afghanistan up here in the corner not so long ago. In fact, let me just take this page out. So we had Afghanistan up here in the corner not so long ago. We have Albania, and right here is where our Algerian coin will go. There we go. Then we have our Andorra token, Angola, our Antigua token. We have 2 coins from Argentina that we're commemorating the soccer World Cup. Token from Armenia. And then we have, almost lost it out there. Then we have a bunch of coins from Australia here. Kind of a typeset. 3 pence, 6 pence, with 2 different monarchs on it. 3 different monarchs on the 6 pence. 1 shilling, and then one we saw not too long ago in date run for Australia. Then we have our Austria coin, and another Austria coin, and 2 more Austria coins. And then we have our token here for Azerbaijan. That one didn't print so well, but Azerbaijan. So there we go. That is our first complete page in the book. It just happens to be the first page in the book. So that is actually pretty cool. All right. That is it for Tuesday morning here. Thanks for joining me. And as always, I appreciate your subscriptions, your watch time with me. I really do appreciate you checking my videos out every morning. I appreciate all your comments below. and I'll catch you in the next one.